Hello, what's good everyone? My name is Shreyas and I am the Customer Success Manager at Ovasi MDT. I welcome you all at Ovasi MDT's Connect Express, and the topic that we will be discussing today is how does the future of engineering change through industrial automation? And to discuss on this topic, I have with me Mr. Zsolt Varady, the Head of Business Development for the company HEITEC, and he's responsible for the Hungarian region. Hi Zsolt, it's a pleasure to have you today with us.
Thank you very much, Shreyas, for the short introduction. My name is Zsolt Varady, and I am responsible for business development in the Hungarian market. HEITEC is providing high-level software and hardware development in the Hungarian market to our client. And since 2020, we are the official Octoplan distributor in the Hungarian market.
Yes, and it has been an immense pleasure also for Ovasi MDT to collaborate with you, right? But Zsolt, tell me something. Is this your first experience at the Hannover Messe, or have you ever been before at the Hannover Messe?
No, unfortunately not. This is my first time here, but this Hannover Messe is really impressive. I need to walk 20 minutes from the north entrance to here, so it's a really huge exhibition, and I think it's much bigger than the Nürnberg Messe, the SPS Messe in Nürnberg.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Hannover Messe is one of the biggest fairs of the European region and also one of the biggest in the world. But having said that, I would like to ask you the next question. Well, as the automated production becomes increasingly more diversified and complex due to the emergence of the new suppliers and new manufacturers and technologies, how do you think that we can ensure standardization and interoperability of all the solutions from your opinion?
This topic becomes more and more difficult year by year, but Octoplan has a wide supported software and hardwares that can be archived and versioned, and also those software and hardware products which is not supported or not yet supported also can be archived with the Octoplan as well.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, when it comes to virtual commissioning and digital twin, would you like to give us some more insights about virtual commissioning and digital twin?
Yeah, thank you for the question. The virtual commissioning, it's really important nowadays because it can extremely reduce the on-site commissioning time. If you have a digital twin about your existing production line and also a digital model for the new station that you would like to integrate to your existing line, you can check and you can do the development of the PLC program development with this virtual model, and all the failures can be found, most of the failures can be found during the development phase and not only at the on-site commissioning time, which is reduce and save money, time and engineering capacity also for the integrator company, but also for the end customer.
Absolutely. Brilliantly answered, Zsolt. So tell me something, like in your opinion, is downtime still a critical issue in the automated production, or it is not an issue anymore? What do you think?
Yes, for sure. Nowadays, all the industry facing difficulties with the material supply chain. I think they cannot afford any kind of downtime based on maintenance, any maintenance issue or any problem with the existing software. So they have to secure the production with Octoplan.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's great. Well, are your customers still experiencing, let's say, the staff shortages that significantly impact their production? Because in today's day and age, it has been always observed that there has been an issue of shortage of skilled employees or skilled workers. So do you also feel the same?
Yeah, of course. I think this is all of in Europe to find skilled staff, skilled engineers or skilled operators. It's going much more difficult year by year.
So what do you think, from your perspective, is there an increase in the importance of IoT, let's say in the automated production world?
Yes. My experience is that all of the industry realize that this is an important factor, and they need to use the advantages of the IoT solutions and keep them competitive in the market.
That's great. That's great. Good to know, because I'm pretty sure even OVC MDT is thinking towards developing more IoT-based solutions. So I believe we all heading in the right direction. So what do you think, Zsolt, when it comes to the concept of IT to OT standardization? What are the changes that we all can see from the last 2 years, and are you worried about them?
I'm not worrying about it, but I think some of our customer does, because they don't want to save their production data in the cloud. And but in last years, I think there is something changed, because they are started to use service from Amazon or Azure, and they started to use private cloud to secure their production data. And also Octoplan support to save their the production control system or the control programs in the cloud storage as well.
So how do you see the market for the type of product that Octoplant is? What demand for Octoplant do you see, and what uniqueness provides with the Octoplant?
I think Octoplan could find a way to widen their customer base. I mean, previously, mainly the maintenance team used the software, but with the Octoplan Hub, we could reach the colleagues from the IT and also the top management as well, because they want to see also the production data summarized, and also all the IT devices that we have in the production. So I can, with Octoplan Hub, I can get a summarized information about my production.
All right, all right. Well, this brings me to the final question for our interview. I'm sure the audience is enjoying this interview. So the question is, what impacts regulatory requirement in your region, and how does Octoplant addresses it?
As I mentioned in my previous answer, that one thing, the cloud storage, that because Octoplan can support that not the software but the archives can be stored in the cloud, and also the aggregated data from the production can be reviewed on a web-based application that Octoplan Hub provides us.
Perfect. Well, it was a pleasure to have you with us, Zsolt, today, and I'm pretty sure that the audiences would have enjoyed this conversation. And on that note, I would really like to thank you for being here with us today. Thanks for coming.
It was a pleasure for me. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much
for having me here.
Yeah.